What are you doing? Like, because I know you're doing some. When we got connected, because we have a mutual friend who said, "Hey, you guys need to connect," and then he mentioned, "Hey, you should talk to him about this Atlantic salmon thing."
Yeah. So I'm the booking manager and super host at Mountain Waters on Portland Creek, and that's where Lee Wolf first contacted the family back in the 40s, made the DC airstrip, and now the owners, it's a beautiful place to go. Great cost, 6 days fishing. I mean, it's all about the fishing. It really is.
Atlantic salmon, but on the surface.
This is where riffle hitching came from, bombers.
Yeah.
Yep, you throw it directly into the skate, and you get to watch every Atlantic salmon come and take your fly. And then they come up and play with it a few times, so it's not even just that take. You get that interaction between that fish maybe 3, 4, or 5 times before it comes up and ate, and it's just sick. So you're on pins and needles waiting for it. Like, come on, this one through, you know. Yeah, it's really cool. Hang on one second. Like, what was that, babe? Newfoundland. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's start over with that one. Yeah,
okay. I'll want me to ask.
Sorry, you guys were going on and...
No, it's okay.
Yeah, we never mentioned Newfoundland.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'll start out with let's talk about your next thing. Okay, so you just talked about it. Yeah. There, so.
Stay sitting straight up when you lean over.
Like this? It's just I feel like I'm going to fall out the back of the boat.
All right. Okay, so we've talked about your fly reels. We've talked about a lot of fishing history.
Yeah.
So when we first kind of connected, we have a mutual friend that said, "Hey, Luke, you need to talk to Tim. Tim's going to be out in Reading. He's going to go to this Spey thing. You guys should connect." We connected, but my friend Doug said, "Ask him about Atlantic salmon." So what is the deal with the Atlantic salmon?
So I'm lucky enough to be in the right spot at the right time. This was Lee Wolf's original camp on the island of Newfoundland on Portland Creek, where the riffling hitch was invented.
Yeah.
I'm the super host, and pretty much all the booking goes through me. We get 8 clients a week. It's all catered to. $4,400 a month for 6 days fishing, 7-night stay with the ride, the passes.
$4,400 one time, not per month, right?
Yeah, no,
okay.
It's permanent. $4,400, you get to move there.
Yeah,
but
for a week of fishing.
Yep. Yeah, and we're eating beautiful lobsters, and like I was saying before, you have to fish on top. No beads, no double hooks, all barbless.
Surface swinging,
all riffle hitching, and
for
the
Atlantic
salmon. It's epic, man.
Yeah,
like watching an Atlantic salmon come and eat that bug off the top.
Wow.
You can get them the Nova Scotian bomber style, where you kind of you walk it into the pool, and then you kind of it's like a kind of like an aerial, man. It's kind of a strange cast, and then otherwise you're throwing it directly into the riffle and letting it just kind of skeetering through.
And how big are these Atlantic salmon?
We got some that were 20 pounds this last year, so
wow.
Good ones. Yeah, the grills are 5, 6 pounds, but they're real scrappy.
Yeah.
Real strong. I mean, the ocean's right there. The lodge is less than a mile from the ocean, so they'll still have sea lice on them. You don't land those 20-pounders. You just get them on, and they just decide.
They're
just teleporting and running and jumping, and I mean, it's really difficult.
So it's kind of like a Spey dream or a single hand swing dream.
Yeah, you can. Yes, a lot of the guys, they are the 9'9" weights, and then we're starting to like that switch to 12'8". When the water got really big, I was using like a 13.68 weight. That was just because I couldn't access all the spots that I wanted to. But
wow,
yeah, it's real easy weighting. We had clients up into 80 years old. I mean, the running out pool, there's a picnic table right there. I mean, it's all super cushy. Just walk right in 15 feet off.
And I mean, this is kind of like the species that Spey has targeted and been about for so long. I mean,
since the beginning.
Yeah,
it's a river Spey.
Yeah, this is day one.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, it's for sure. Yeah.
What other species are available on this trip?
And then the brook trout fishing. We have the sea run brook trout, and then we also have the glacial lake brook trout. The systems are all kind of peppered with big, deep, 300 to 600 feet deep glacial lakes that are 4 or 5 miles by 7 to 10 miles wide through the mountains, so they stay nice and cool. It filters everything out. Those kind of get inundated with, a lot of those 1 to 1.5 pound brook trout, good ones. And then the sea run brook trout are kind of filtering in through at this time, so they're kind of getting them in the scheduled water. And
cool. And this is like end of June, July, and August?
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of the prime. It's a very short window to get in and out of there to, the season does open in May for just brook trout. The last week of June is prime, July, prime, first week of August, prime. And it can be good through August, and then it closes September 7th for spawning.
Okay.
It's super protected. It's barbless hooks.
Because this is a species that is needing to be protected, right?
Yeah. Well, the runs here are really very, very. They say it's the largest run of naturalized Atlantic salmon left on the planet. And that netting moratorium around the island helps as well. So now the fish can get into this, and now they're at least safe. And the numbers are. Yeah, the numbers are really healthy, all natural reproducing fish too,
that's what everybody wants, right?
And the caddis hatches when those happen, it's just biblical, man.
Yeah, it sounds epic. It sounds epic.
It's
well,
unbelievable.
I mean, I think if you're watching this video and you're interested in going, I'm thinking about putting together a hosted travel trip for 2025, and we'll go swing for Atlantic salmon and be epic. So,
we'll do
Tim, it's been awesome fishing with you, and your reels are awesome. So again, website?
Just Google SpeyCo.
SpeyCo.
SpeyCo, and I'll come up. And my cell
Instagram?
phone. Yep, Instagram. You put all that SpeyCo reels on there, and
you need one of these reels so you can get that sound.
Yeah. Well, they're just fun to fish.
Yeah,
just drags. I mean, they're okay for whatever, but.
Don't sell your. I'm gonna say he's selling himself short. These reels are awesome. I made some casts with that when you're using the 4-weight, and I was like, man, this thing is just sounds.
That was
so
a pretty
beautiful.
pretty big. This is a prototype big salmon reel. I had it all in Newfoundland, and then that noise was like, oh. That sounds good. Like I said, Mike wanted the loudest reel ever.
Well, you accomplished.
You
accomplished it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. Well, hey, it's been awesome fishing with you today. And so check out his website. Follow him on Instagram. He's also on Facebook. And I'm sure you're going to hear from Tim again because we'll probably do a podcast together and we'll keep going from there. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Boom.